What's up, and family? I want to get right to the meat and potatoes of things. So apparently, this is Dr. Shannon Bryant. She gives online advice, and she's a content creator. And she basically, with her advice and her input and insight, she is supposed to be leading people to successful marriages and successful relationships, and that's her type of content, surrounded around relationships, right? But she goes on this podcast with Paul Pierce and his co-host, basically saying, "I have good companions." And oh man, I've been dating on and off for 5 years. But hold on for a second. 5 years? But we'll talk about it, family. Give this video a big thumbs up if you get some value from this video, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let's check out the clip.
Like, I want my woman to mommy me.
Hold on, hold on. What's going on with you? This is about you. You done flipped the script on us. We over here.
Reverse Uno.
Man, you sure did.
But it was good. It was
No,
insightful.
but we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single.
dating.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating,
But single.
enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many do you dating right now?
Companions.
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated
she's
off and
stuttering
on
now. We
for
got
5
her.
years.
Got her.
We've dated for
Yeah.
5 years off and
So
on.
you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know what's going on now. I'm about to, yeah. No, we gonna take
Carter.
the sheep clothing off.
I am right. The wolf teeth coming out. No, we
He
have
was
been
somebody's work for 5 years.
we have been each other's companion for 5 years, and yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years, and it's the truth. And
Yeah.
he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, he your work.
No one is we working together.
Okay.
We working together.
But you keeping him at bay. Or is he keeping you at bay?
He wants a relationship. He
And
wants to
you
be
don't.
committed.
You just like the sex.
No,
Oh,
Let's keep it 100. How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years.
And I agree, family, because 5 years, that's not casual dating. That's not seeing someone. That's a full presidential term and half of it being the work. And she wanna say we been companions. Girl, this ain't no Disney movie. You're not riding no horseback through a life as companions, and you're in a full blown situationship with benefits and emotional confusion. And the kicker is she says he wants to commit, but I don't think he's emotionally stable. Come on, man. She got a whole ecosystem going on. Let's just cut to the chase. The thing is, women want men to be traditional. And women nowadays, they don't want to be traditional wives. They don't want to be the very thing they expect of a man. And at the end of the day, they want the benefits, they want the commitment, they want the dedication. They want the man to pour all his energy and all his commitment, all his focus on her. And in return, he doesn't give a traditional woman, but she want all the traditional qualities of that man. She want him to nurture her. He want her to love her. Because it says in the Bible 4 times to love her, love her, love her, love her. Right? First, it says in Ephesians. I don't know the quote directly, but let me know in the comments. So Ephesians, I think chapter 5. I don't know the verse within that chapter, but it goes on to say, submit to a husband. Well, wives submit to their husbands, right? And husbands submit to their wives. But then it says love her 4 times, and then it says nurture her, cherish her, right? So the simple fact is, for the woman to be in submission, you have to love her and love on her and be committed. And men have no problem being committed in relationships, let alone marriages, because it has been shown statistically that women are the one emotionally walking out on men, and men actually want their families. Men actually want their marriages. So we already know that women are more emotional driven, but she's trying to deflect and basically say that this man is not emotionally stable. That's why they're not in a relationship, even though it's been 5 years, and no, she's okay with it being a situationship. Like, you talking two sides out your mouth. So you want him to commit, but you have companions. So you already coming into it with the intent of you don't really want someone to commit to, but you want him to commit to you. Come on, man. But let's continue. Let me know you guys' thoughts, man. This is crazy.
Years.
Paul,
I ain't never done no shit like
I
that.
am not vitamin D deficient.
No,
So
no, don't try to
everything is
show.
good in
No,
that
no,
department.
no. She
He
has
wants a
kept him at bay. She done
relationship.
kept him on the side until she figured out if it's something better. I see where this is going.
He just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me. And so we both had to work through things, but he's had to work on his emotions and his intense insecurities around being in a
And
relationship.
you've been waiting on it. Like what's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that,
So you waiting on that?
No, I'm not waiting on it, and I don't have him waiting.
So the D is good.
Oh,
Let's
She
keep it. I mean,
smiled.
that's it's
Right
like,
through her teeth.
dude. Let's
he
keep it
put on
100.
his red pajamas and feel like he's supposed to get spicy tonight.
This is clear.
Oh my
I know her.
gosh.
She from Long Beach.
I'm
Don't
crying.
try
calling that out.
come
You
with
have a
the
problem.
suit jacket,
Yeah,
the
man,
boots. You still and the glow.
You know what I mean?
You still from Long Beach.
I'm still-
And I'm from Inglewood. And I can see that.
I am from
Paul Pierce basically saying, look, I could see through your nonsense. We are around the same age. Yeah, you got someone 9 years younger than you. So you sitting here trying to say that they're not emotionally stable. But the simple fact is, let's take it a step further, family, and have the conversation. Is she grooming this young man? Because he's 9 years younger than her, right? So she's trying to throw his age, she's trying to use his age, one of the companions that she's dealing with on and on for 5 years. She's trying to use his age of why he don't qualify for her to fully commit to him. But she want that in return. But she trying to throw his emotions in there, saying he not emotionally intelligent, emotionally stable. That's why they haven't been in a relationship where she committed enough, because he don't qualify under her standards. When did it start being about your standards? Because from my understanding is men are the ones that sit there and bend down and actually propose and get on their knees, and the ones that initiate the marriage in the first place, right? So my thing is, I take it a step further and say it could be possibly that she's grooming him and she's trying to use a younger person, 9 years of age, to sit there to exclude herself from taking accountability that she want to mess around at her big old age. Why can't you have a man at your age? Let's continue.
San Pedro, a small
Man,
community
nah,
in the
same
city of Los
thing.
Angeles.
I can see
Okay.
through all of that.
Yes, he has great qualities. He does well in all that he does with me. He just
That ain't what
emotionally
I asked you.
is.
I asked you about his job and all that.
He does well in all areas.
What's
Okay, she
going on?
answered that. He
No,
does
she
well in
did.
all areas.
Emotionally,
Well, I don't know. That's a broad question. What all
Paul,
areas?
you're
what?
a man, so you answer this question.
I answered.
Emotionally, he goes
Reverse psychology. Don't try to answer a question with a question so you don't answer the question. This is another form of absolving herself from not taking accountability at her big old age. But let's continue, fellas and
back
women.
and
Ladies.
forth from I love you, I want to be with you, I'm mad because you won't be with me, you won't commit to me. And then his insecurities get the best of him, and it's like, I want you, but I'm not sure if I deserve you. I'm not sure that I can facilitate you. I'm not sure that I can be with you. So when I say emotionally instability, it's like him wanting to be with me is concrete. That's not unstable. His emotions in the relationship are just unstable, to where as a man, you gotta get vertical within yourself before you can be in a
Dog, you
relationship.
good with these
And
words.
I am.
You good with these words.
Listen,
because
but
you
let me
giving
say
all
this.
these people advice.
Let me say
But
this,
why-
Paul.
this
He has every right to feel like what I've been doing as far as being in a relationship with him when I want to and not is not something that gives him stability. However, I don't want to commit to a relationship with a man who I feel emotionally is not in a place of being able to be in a healthy relationship.
So why you messing with him? Why are you playing mental games with him?
I'm not playing
Mental
mental
gymnastics.
games with
Mental
him.
game.
It's not mental games.
Why
It's
you
all
still-
transparency.
Why is it still sex involved?
How do you know we sexing? We could just be having a
Because
She said it already. She said she's not vitamin D deficient. So that means you getting it or you most obviously don't want it. But if you're not if you're not sleeping with the man, then obviously, look, if she not vitamin D deficient, then that means she either sleeping with the man, but then or another part is she's not sleeping with him. But why would you keep messing with him if you're not sleeping with him? And she already done said she has companions. And on top of it, when he said, "Oh, so you like the D," she started smiling through her teeth. So she just actually hypocritical and just actually told on herself. If you actually pay attention. And the problem is she's too busy trying to be good with words and be a saleswoman at the same point that she's actually the person that's sitting here and giving advice to people on their relationships. And that's dangerous because look at her situation. Why is she not married? Why is she not the very representation of the very thing she's giving advice on successfully? Because most people don't listen to losers. They listen to winners. Hmm? So my thing is, it's mind blowing to me how she is just sitting here like, look, man, you kept this man in rotation. You sleeping with him, you vibing with him. You know full well that he wanted more. And the thing is, if she can talk about him in publicly like this and bash him because the gentleman is not here to defend himself, this is how she really see him, and this is how you know that she doesn't take him serious. She's just in lust, and she doesn't really care for the gentleman. And she's sitting here trying to say he emotionally stable. What if he's emotionally unstable? What if he's not emotionally unstable? Like I say, he's not here to defend himself, but let's be objective, right? Because there's always two sides to a story. If he's not emotionally unstable, all these word play and all this word solid and mental gymnastics that she playing, don't you think that the traditional man that she want is going to stand firm and stand stern on his questioning and also know what he want and go after what he want? Obviously he know what he want because he want to commit. She's the one that created the road blockage to exclude herself from not actually wanting to commit because she doesn't want to. So she's trying to validate her behavior at her big old age, and he 9 years younger and he know what he want, but she is the one that's saying he's emotionally unstable. So what if he's like Paul Pierce? He's firm on a question, and if Paul Pierce is asking her a direct question, she can't answer. She's talking about his job. She's talking about what he do, and he like, look, I didn't ask all that. So all the mental gymnastics gameplay that she playing, this is an easy deflection from a woman because if she don't want to be held accountable, if she don't want to answer the questions, but she want to answer questions with a question, but don't really want to get to the root issue of things, obviously she's not cooperative. Obviously she's combative, right? So the man could come off in her eyes because this is her side of the story, emotionally unstable because he not about to play no games with her. You see, Paul Pierce ain't playing no games with her. So now she trying to say, I am nice with the word. She trying to play it off with humor, but no, he getting on her and he holding her accountable. She should be ashamed of herself, respectfully. And he like, oh, he in his big old red pajamas, and now he want to come at me. Ain't nobody coming at you. We having a conversation objectively. Paul Pierce ain't yelling at her. So it already displays that this emotionally instability that she's talking about is when people ask the right questions, it shoo away. You're gonna have two things that happen. When you ask the right questions, you either gonna have people that come closer to you and love on you, or people that push away because you see their true colors and they don't want to be a part of you. So now they're making reasons why they don't want to rock with you, and that's what she's doing.
You from Long Beach, I know.
Oh my God.
You can't play me.
We
I'm
could
from,
not be
I'm
doing
from the
the
wood.
two.
I know what's going on.
But let me say this: it is transparent. He understands. I understand. I understand what he wants. He understands why I don't want to commit at this moment with him, which is the emotional piece that him and I talk about openly. I support him in it. I hold space for him in it. We've talked about it intensively, and he understands it. And he's
Come here.
that's what,
Sit. All right, let him off the leash. Go ahead.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh,
Come
shit.
here.
It's like a
come
form of
You
grooming.
know what? If that's what I'm doing, I'll say this, and people gonna be mad. And I'm okay. If I'm doing what Paul said,
Come here.
I'd much rather be the one walking you at the dog park than the one on the leash. If that's true.
That's
So
exactly.
that means
Come on.
to my
That's a shame, man. She the one that's sitting here giving relationship advice. But listen, the whole he's emotionally unstable line is the new version of it's not you, it's me. It's vague, it's non-committal, and it's the easiest cop out when a woman wants to keep access to a man without giving him full relationship status. And like, ma'am, you don't get to run the relationship like a gym membership. You can't just pause and skip months and come back when the equipment look good again, right? She needs to be a better person. She needs to be a good person. If she's going to be advocating and giving advice for strong relationships, then she needs to actually represent the very thing that she is talking about and actually have it on full display. Because at the end of the day, this is what we're seeing in modern dating. Women out here acting like they're the evolved ones, handing out emotional report cards like he's insecure, he needs healing, he's not emotionally vertical. Meanwhile, you got multiple companions, a 5-year entanglement, and you still ducking accountability like it's dodgeball in 5th grade. She literally said, I'm not vitamin D deficient. Like I said, translation, she's still getting the goods regularly. So now we know it's not about an emotional companionship. It's about a situationship with consistent sleeping in bed with the guy. So at the end of the day, I'm going to just leave it there, family. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. I really want to have a conversation on this one. Love you guys. Peace.